Alright, so I'm gonna do another video, guys. We did record last week, but I don't know what happens to my camera. Every time I plug it into my computer, it kept saying error display, unable to display the video. So now we're gonna have to do the video all over again. I'm gonna try to hit every topic. So y'all know Kasim already. And yeah. So we're gonna do relationships and titles. And you wanna start? Or you want me to start?
No, I mean, go ahead. Ask the, what was the question?
It's relationships and titles. Okay, so I honestly feel like it's 3 different stages of, relationships and titles. The dating stage, the friendship stage, the flirting, the talking, or whatever stages. And a lot of questions people get is, what stage are we at? Like, you never know in this generation because people are so used to just talking, and never know what they want anymore. Like, they know what they want, but it's like, dang, what else do I want? What else is out there?
So, give me an example. Like,
say for instance, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm just talking to them. I go out, meet somebody new, I'm talking to them too. Everything is just talking.
Whoa. Whoa. So, okay, let's we don't want to say that. So say, let's use me as an example. Say you're talking to me, and then we talking, and then you go talk to somebody else. That's okay? No.
Yeah, because we don't got that title of what are we doing? Are we just talking to each other? Like, we know we talking. I see females see it as y'all think we talking, but you think we like talking. And I feel like we just talking as like friends talking.
So, okay, so where does it start? Like when y'all start having sex or whatever, or just like y'all texting, talking on the phone or whatever?
Dang, that's a hard question.
Because it's like,
if it is sexual intercourse involved, then it's like we are talking, but we never made that establishment that I can't talk to anybody else.
Whoa, but so
it don't matter. It's like it matters, but it's like we never made that agreement for me not to talk to anybody else. I don't have to be doing anything with them. I can go out on dates with them and everything. I just talk to them first.
See, that's why I'm glad I ain't talking to you. No, look, no. If we talking,
I'm just saying that's like some people's opinion on it.
Okay, but if we talking and we do something,
then that's automatic.
Yeah, that's my. No,
wow.
Like, I'm not about to be giving you this good, great daddy, and you out here talking to the next. Like, I feel some type of way that my shit was whack or something.
But that don't mean it's whack. It just means that we didn't make that agreement to actually say that we're talking, dating, or whatever. Because it's the stages. It's the talking stage, then the dating stage.
Wait. See, that's how. Okay, go ahead. Let you finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The talking stage, the dating stage, and then it's the actual relationship stage.
Okay. So
and then you have
so what's
stage and like using a person for just that stage.
No, time out. So back up. In the dating stage, no, in the dating stage, what y'all do in the dating stage? Y'all just go out?
Yeah, now y'all talking to each other. Y'all not talking to anybody else or anything like that.
So
it's y'all made a commitment to each other to just keep.
Okay, so from the talking and the dating, in between there, did y'all do anything?
Maybe.
Okay.
Even if you did, I
okay, so
feel like.
Alright, so from the talking to when y'all start doing something, then y'all go into dating, right? See, no, look, fellas, nah, she not the one for you, bro. She not the one for you. Look.
It depends. It depends, cause if you're talking, anything could be happening. But dating is like, alright, I'm only focused on you now. I don't want to talk to nobody else. I don't want to deal with nobody else. It's just me and you dating, and doing whatever we do until we actually make a relationship. You don't agree?
No, I don't agree. You sound crazy.
No, I don't, because talking is talking. I can talk to anybody I want. Dating is when you tell me, oh, you cannot talk to anybody.
So when do you feel that you're serious with one person?
It honestly depends. If I'm feeling them, if I'm attracted to them, are they the type of person I want to see myself with in the future?
Okay.
It's that basically.
Okay.
So.
What's the next question? Because I don't agree with nothing she's saying.
How do you not agree with it?
Talking to
you
somebody,
can't skip the talking stage to dating to relationship.
No, but if you're talking to someone, just talk to that one person. Why you gotta talk to like 7 different people?
Because that's that's making a commitment party that you don't want to make. So what if somebody else, if you go right to just talking to that one person, you already cutting everybody else off. So that's when people make the mistake of cheating or like, you know, having problems in a relationship. That's why you do the talking stage, to see if you want to be with that person or if that's the person that you want to talk to and date and everything else.
All right, so when do you know, okay?
You know when y'all keep talking. If I'm talking to you, right, and I'm attracted to you, are you taking me out on dates, this and that, blah, 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 whatever's happening.
If you're talking to that person,
but if it's something that I don't like, say if you always late or something, what's an example I can use? Matter of fact, a good example, I don't like when people bite their nails, or you know, if I have to talk to you more than twice about biting your nails and that, blah, blah, blah. Right? It's just a pet peeve of mine.
Fellas, if you watching this, this is not what you want.
You gotta clip your nails.
This is not what you want. She talking about biting your nails.
I'm using that as an example. I'm gonna tell you to stop biting your nails because that's unsanitary and it's nasty.
Fellas, this is not what you want. This is not what you want at all. Because little pet peeve stuff, it's gonna tack on. Because when she don't like you, she gonna find something.
And that's part of the talking stage.
She gonna find something. She gonna find something. All right, say if she.
What if I don't like your mindset on things?
But you knew. Okay, so let me ask you a question.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the talking stage is there, to figure out what I want. Are you the person for me?
So give me an example. So say if you went to the club, whatever, right?
Matter of fact, I got a perfect example. Say if somebody's selling drugs, you know, society people, you know, sell weed or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like that type of thing.
Alright, so you would never even start talking to them at all?
No, because it happens. But if you keep doing it and it's something I'm not feeling, it's just that I'm not feeling it. It could be multiple things. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, so say somebody like me. We grew up in the same neighborhood and all that, right? But I ain't never sold drugs. I went to college, graduated, all that. But you knew this before everything.
Yeah, but then again, if I'm talking to you, it's probably some stuff that I don't like about you. That's why the talking stage is there. Because you can be friends, but when you're talking to a person, that's when you find out more about a person.
Okay. So after you find out more.
What if I go to your house and it's all dirty, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the hell? It's stuff like that. That's why the talking stage is there. Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like that? Are we equal? Do you like meat? Do I not like meat? Stuff like that. It's the talking stage.
All right, next question. She's dragging it. Go ahead. Next question.
I'm telling you, it's the talking stage.
You got a book?
Yeah, I write down all my YouTube. No, I always write down my ideas, plans, and everything in my book. If you didn't see the Sephora video.
It was a makeup. Okay. It was a makeup video. Why would you watch a makeup video?
The best question ever. Why doesn't most relationships work out?
Communication. Stuff like that. Like she wouldn't.
Not being in my
if for what she just said about why stuff don't work out, and I said communication. If she never tells me, hey, I don't like you biting your nails, how would I know?
No, I'm gonna tell you, but if you continue to do it, it's just a habit. That's disgusting. Like, it's not something, I might not break up with you for that, but I'm gonna keep telling you, like, yo, why you do that? I'm gonna get irritated. That's something that really irritates me. Biting your nose, digging in your ears, sneezing, coughing without covering your mouth, or pet.
Fellas, just die. Die. Don't do nothing. Don't breathe. Oh my God. What kind of nonsense you doing?
Because why do people, how you sneeze in here and cough like that?
If you sick, just break up with her now because it ain't gonna work. What, like?
It's unsanitary. Maybe I'm just a jerk.
So if you get a husband and he sneezes, oh baby, we gotta get divorced. It's over.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna tell you to cover your mouth.
Okay.
And if you just sit, I don't want to get sick. I have a life. So, you know, I have to go to work, this and that. That's stopping me, bro. Come on, just, you know, achoo. And, you know, not even in his, stuff like that. Simple stuff that you're supposed to know. Don't be all coughing in my face and sneezing and stuff, burping and all that. No. And say, excuse me, after you burp.
But see, after a while, yeah, that happens in the beginning.
So if I'm telling you it, maybe you're right. Maybe I would, you know, get used to it. But
yeah, because in the beginning, honestly, this is the kind of relationship I want. In the beginning, we could do all that. Oh, you know, because some girls, I don't know, some girls don't even like to do certain things around the guy they talking to. They do whatever. Like, I was in a relationship and some girl said, you know, I never, for the last 2 years or 6 months we've been talking, you know, I never went to the bathroom while you was here. I'm like, well, you constipated? Like, you don't go to the bathroom? She was like, well, I was embarrassed to fart around you. I'm like, okay, well, don't hold that in because you're going to die. Like, you know, you got to breathe. So, but I want to be on a comfortable level where I can, if I'm, like my parents was, when my mother went to take a bath, Like my parents, so my mother would take a bath and my father would sit there on the.
That's disgusting.
Not using the bathroom, just sit there on the toilet, and talk to her about her day. That's the kind of comfortable I want to be with. If my wife can't do that, please just tell me now so we ain't gotta go get married.
Exactly, the talking stage. My point. You just proved my point exactly.
But you gotta. First of all, you don't want to be talking to somebody and y'all already doing a whole. I'm in the shower. And you
can ask them stuff like that if you could. That's why the talking stage is there, because now, like I said, you don't know if you want to be with that person. So if you tell her, yeah, when I'm married, I want to do this, I want to do that, she's like, well, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna relax when I get home. Be in the bath with oils and stuff. You'll know. Alright, you don't think so?
Listen, no, I don't think so. So
I'm
to answer your question, go ahead. To answer your own question.
Why doesn't most relationships work out?
Don't work out.
Yes, why doesn't they work out? Because I know relationships is some people who've been together for 20 years, and in our generation, it's people who only be together from 6 to 1 year, and I'd be like, what the heck? Like, what do you expect out of me? People come to me and talk to me, and then I look at my parents like, oh, they've been together for 25 years, so how can I not be with somebody that equal amount of time? I'm not a person who's gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, 2 years is like.
Okay, so do you think after a certain amount of time, it's just no point to be over with?
What you mean over with?
Like, my parents been together for 45 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think at some point where it's like, all right, well, we've been together for almost 40-something years, it's too late for us to get a divorce? Like,
it is too late, because now why are you switching? You already been with that person for 45 years. I'm so confused. Why? If you made a commitment of marriage, why are you not working it out? That's what I'm saying, the talking in the dating stage and the relationship stage. If I'm going in a relationship with you, that's for higher things, for marriage and stuff. Now, I'm not sitting here dating everybody, talking to everybody, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's why I said talking, dating, relationship.
No.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Like I said, I don't know why most relationships don't work out. Maybe it's communication, maybe it's the cheating. I don't know where people get bored at, but I feel like it's more of a guy thing because they cheat a lot.
Whoa, no, don't start that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look. Yo, this is not what you want, bruh. She's starting already. No, guys don't cheat like that.
Okay, so where do it fall off at? Where do you think most relationships fall off at?
Sometimes when girls stop doing what they used to do, they get too comfortable.
Like what?
When either party get too comfortable. Like when we first started talking and going out, don't be one way where, alright, for example, don't be one way when you come to my room or come to my, like when I was in college, don't come to my room looking all sexy and stuff, and then now 6 months down the line you wearing your bonnet and a big t-shirt and all this other stuff. And
but you said you wanted her to be comfortable, and not every female is gonna do that all the time and come see a room like that.
No, but then you think about it. I like the person who came to my room in the beginning of the first month. But
so when she start wearing her bonnet, take the makeup off, it's a dub?
No, it's not that. It's like you're supposed to ease people into that. You're not supposed to just.
She just comes to the room with the bonnet on.
Whoa, we schedule something different.
Listen, I'm taking the wig off right in front of you. Period.
That's fine. I like the little brown wig cap that y'all wear. That joint be funny.
Oh,
when y'all have that wigs, I'll just be snatching up, put on my own head.
I feel like most relationships don't work out either because people tend to get bored easily. Like, I'm a person who gets bored very, very, very fast. So I always have to be entertained or like keep the relationship entertaining. Going out places, traveling, you know.
Traveling and going out places?
Yeah, like making, somebody's gonna be bored sitting in the house all day. That's boring. I can do that by myself. So I'm the type of person who's like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's go here, let's go there. It don't always have to be spending money wise. It could be game nights and stuff like that. Keep the relationship entertaining and going. Because once I get bored, I'm bored. That's probably why most people, like, you know, go find somebody else or stuff like that. I'm not saying that I'm going to do that, but, you know.
My next question, go ahead.
Alright. Oh, gosh. I'm telling y'all, don't date Cosmo because...
Don't date me, I guess. I'm not the one for knowing it. I will break your hearts.
I don't know. Let me see. What else did I write down? What's the difference? Oh, no. Can you set that one? Oh, what do you consider a break?
What do I consider a break? You trying to be funny?
Yeah. Listen, what do you consider a break, yeah?
Well, since we both went through this little episode, you should have instances. I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead.
A break is when, I don't know, because when I do a break, I don't plan these breaks. 9 times out of 10 is the person who wants to take a break. I don't believe in breaks, because once a break hits, it's a break up. That's what it always turns to. That's what a break is, a break up. Because why are we taking a break? So that's what I think it is, a breakup, unless you make those boundaries and decisions like, oh, we just going on a break, but don't talk to nobody. We only talk to each other, trying to work on a relationship.
So,
but how would you work on a relationship?
That right there doesn't make sense, because if you're going on a break, but you're still talking to each other, where's the break at?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A break is a breakup, but it's some else who be like, oh, don't talk to nobody, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And when it set those boundaries of breaking on a relationship, where did we fall off at? Where did we do this wrong at? A break is like us taking a break. All right, you go over here, I go over here. You stay at your house, I stay at my house. You know, we chilling. We not seeing each other for a while. We not, you know, always in contact or whatever.
You asking for my example now? Alright, my example of a break.
Break is a breakup, because I don't understand.
No, I don't, because to me it's like, I'd rather, you know, you break just to see if you can be without that person for a certain amount of time. For example, say if we have a break for like 4 months, and I'm totally fine without you, I don't have to text you, I don't do nothing like that, then I see that my life is completely fine without you. But if we take a break and I'm still thinking about you, I'm like, yo, nah, I need you back. Like, nah, I can't do it. I can't function. I can't breathe. Then you know you need that person back, and then the break was pointless. So now you're gonna try to do everything.
So
to get
at
that
what point do you figure out it wasn't pointless? I'm so confused, because just because now that you need the person back, the break is off just because you said so. The break is
no,
off.
but now, all right. So if I started the break.
So basically, you want it to be pointless. Like, you want to know that you don't need the person.
Yeah, you need to. That's the point of a break for me. I mean, I need to know.
But why would you not want to need the person? Why would want to break in the first place?
Because I mean, if you going through stuff and you see like the person is something that's contributing to the reason which you think you're going through, you think you don't need that negative vibe, so you're like, alright, we need a break. But then you like realize like, nah, like she wasn't the problem, because my life is still going bad. I'd rather have you back and still deal with whatever I'm dealing with. But if you see, well, nah, she is the problem. Like, now I ain't got to spend my money. I ain't really got to do much. My house ain't dirty no more because she here. So then, yeah, okay, now you know. So I feel like break should always to see if you need that person or if you don't need that person.
Or to see if you can make the relationship better by not arguing. Where do y'all fall off at? Where do y'all go wrong at? What can you fix?
Okay, so you was on the break, right?
Camera.
What happened? Oh my God.
All right. So we finished the race topic. What's the next one you said? What's the question?
About the waiting. When is a good time to wait to have sex, whatever? So put in the comments. I want to know a year, 2 months, 3 months. Put it down in the comments. I want to know when is a good time to wait. And that was the question I wanted to ask you. When do you think you are ready to have sex with a person? Because so for example, say you knew a person you just grew up with the person, you know him for mad long, and y'all talk off and on, but it was nothing ever serious. Does that count towards the months that y'all was waiting, or you just have to start?
No, that do not count.
Don't you have to start fresh?
That do not count. It has to start all over again, because even though I have a friendship with you, being in a relationship with you and talking to you is 2 different things. So I would have to sit here and actually be that, you know, talking buddy with you first before I even have sexual intercourse with you or anything like that. But I don't know. That's a good question, because some people you can find very attractive and you know you're feeling them, this and that, blah blah blah. You know you want to be with them. Then boom, it just happens sometimes. Or on other notes, being that I do go to church, I do believe in courtships and stuff. So it honestly all depends. Because, you know, things just happen sometimes, and you can provoke it, but sometimes it happens. Okay,
so when do you think for someone to get married, like how long does you think it takes?
Oh, marriage? Let me tell ya. Like I said, the talking, the dating, the relationship, and then if we're in a relationship for a while, okay, cool.
Well, how long is a while? That's what I'm asking. Because like I said, my brother got married after 6 to 8 months, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it can happen. I don't believe in marriage happening like that. I have to be talking to you to know that we're meant to be together. Because once I decide to marry you, it ain't no more after that. Since you staying here, where you going? Where you going? What break we taking? I mean, it ain't no divorcing. It ain't none of that. So once I decide to marry you and be joint combined with you, it ain't none of that. So it has to be that type of relationship that we have.
Do you think it can work if they only been talking for 6 months and then
if they hope that can work, then hopefully it'll work. I don't know. It's up to the person. But if it comes to me, I would never marry somebody within 6 to 8 months. It has to be years of me talking to you. Because at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. So if I'm ready to marry you in 2 years, then maybe I'm ready. But at the end of the day, we have to be financially stable, willing to be married, really willing to be, united and talk about things and stuff and everything else. It can't be no like distractions or me, you cheating, this and that, blah blah blah. It can't be none of that stuff. You have to be, really ready for marriage, because that's a big step in society, is marriage.
But if he asking you to marry him, I mean, don't you think he's ready?
Yeah, he can be ready. But before you even ask me to marry you, this is gonna be a talk that we talk about before you even ask that. So say if I'm talking to somebody, right, and we're talking or whatever, and we're getting in this relationship, we're gonna speak about marriage. It's not that I don't want to marry you, but right now is not a time for marriage for us. I'm gonna marry you, down in the future.
Okay, how old are you?
24.
You 24, and the guy is 28, right?
Okay.
I don't know if you date older guys, but the guy is 28, and he already know what he want, because he older than you. He already know, hey, this is who I want to be with, and he want to actually marry him a year after y'all been going out. You gonna say no because you're not financially ready?
It can't be engagement at least.
What?
Isn't an engagement part then marriage?
I mean, y'all gonna do the whole fiance and stuff like that, but other than that, I'm just saying, like, after a year, he's ready, because after he's 28, and then after a year, he's 29.
Okay, listen. Let me explain this to y'all. I'm not against marriage or anything like that. And if he decides to marry me within a year, I don't know where my mindset would be. But right now, as we speak, my mindset is not on marriage right now, because it's a lot that goes on with being married. Okay, so if you say your mindset not married, and he already talked about marriage, so that means, should he be, like, y'all in a relationship, should he just go ahead and, like, alright, baby, then it's over, because I'm ready for marriage, you're not ready? Then if he wants to not be with me just because I'm not ready for marriage, then that's fine. That means that we're communication. That means we're not equal for each other. Just because I'm not ready to be married, but you are, that's what we talk about, because I'm not saying I don't want to marry you. I'm just saying I'm not ready right now. Okay, so if you want to marry me, so cool or whatever, because, like I said, I believe in God too, so if you want to marry me, you will wait for me to be ready to be married to you. Okay, because like somebody said with sources, marriage is a big step. You got to do this, you got to do that, blah, blah, blah. It's back and the third. So, what about this? Say I did talk about marriage, right? Blase, blase. And you never told him you're not ready or nothing like that. And he proposed to you. But y'all talk about marriage. And he proposed to you. And you say no. Is the relationship over at that point? Because I feel like if I bought a ring and I did everything and we talked about marriage and I actually got on one knee in front of everybody and you say no, you think I'm about to still be with you? I hope you do, because I don't know what I would say. I honestly don't know what I would say, because maybe, I don't know, I'm just saying this for now, because I don't know, if I'm talking to somebody and they come out and marry me, you never know what your mindset might be on that day of. So I don't know. Maybe I might say yes. Maybe I might say, it depends on the person. If I'm like, it honestly depends. Because I might be ready for marriage if I'm talking to somebody for a year based on how they make me feel. I don't know. But if you just coming off 1 year later marrying me and the relationship is not working out, I'm going to tell you what, Fripp, I am going to say no. And I'm not just going to say no. I'm going to explain to you why. We're going to talk about it. And if you feel like you want to leave me because of that, then that's fine. But I don't want to talk about why you saying no in front of all these people. Let me explain something to you. Before you marry me, make sure you know what type of ring I want. Make sure you know what type of income and stuff I want. Make sure you know everything, because like I said, marriage is a big step. So when I'm marrying somebody, you have to choose an apartment together. You have to choose this together. You have to choose that together. So let me explain that to y'all. I'm not saying no just because of like, no, oh no, this, that. No, I'm saying no because it's stuff that you have to think about when you marry somebody. Listen to me. Don't listen to her.
Listen to me.
I'm telling y'all, yo.
The woman who loves you don't matter what kind of ring you getting her. Okay?
Are you crazy?
The
Oh,
woman who loves you don't matter what kind of ring you get her. Why? Because she know deep down in her heart, if you gonna ask to marry you, and you ain't got the ring, the right one she wants.
So if you don't got the ring, that means you don't have the money. And if you don't have the money, then why are we together paying rent and stuff?
Listen, yo, something is really wrong with you.
But no, for real. Most women want a nice ring, so figure out what ring she wants and stuff. Just don't come back in her with any
you
ring.
know what ring she want, but if you 18, 19, 20, 21, you ain't got the bread, you ain't got.
Why you married somebody 18, 19, 20, 21?
People do.
It happens, but like I said,
listen,
it's a time and place for everything. I hope y'all praying to God saying.
So you don't believe in for him to give you a ring at the time and moment, and then having a second engagement later on to give you a bigger ring?
Why would you have a second engagement later on?
That's what it just should. It's like.
No, I'm just asking because all right, if you have
like
a budget,
renewing our
right?
vows. That's what it's called, right? I think
Okay, yes. So say
vows.
if you have a budget, right? For example, for myself, I have a plan and vision for myself that I want to achieve, right? I don't know. I know the type of person I want, and I don't expect them to have the same plan and vision. But at the end of the day, if you're paying for, I'm just throwing a price out there. Say you pay $400 for a ring or whatever.
Well, how much?
Like 400. No, all right, 1,400. So I don't know. I'm just saying, like a little ring.
Listen,
say you paying.
They gotta. Yeah,
you have a budget.
The ring has to be whatever you make in a month. You gotta times that by 2. So it gotta be 2 months worth.
Give an example of pricing and stuff.
Okay. For your first ring, honestly.
So say you make $2,000 a month, right?
Okay, $2,000 a month. Your ring should be, if you make only $2,000 a month, because people out there make $2,000 a month, your ring should cost no more than $4,000. Two months worth of paycheck that you worked hard and saved it for. Your first ring should be $4,000. Now, 10 to 20 years down the line, bro, you better splurge. $10,000, $12,000 ring.
I don't mind having a $4,000 ring, but like I said, at the end of the day, I'm more of a big saver, so I don't need the ring and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. I'd rather you save your money, achieve it, financialize, whatever, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm saying. Marriage is a step-by-step process. So if you have to save money to get your little $4,000 ring, that's fine, but I'm the type of person
why you gotta
I
want that money.
No, I'm saying that's how I'm just talking. I'd rather you have money in your savings, or like I have a budget in your account, so when you do go get the ring, you don't have to focus about, oh dang, I gotta pay this back, I gotta pay that back, I gotta drop $4,000 to get her ring, then save some more. That's not the type of person or time I'm on. I want my family to be financially stable and financially incoming. That's what I want.
Okay.
And if somebody don't want that, then that's fine. Then maybe we don't need to be together. Maybe I'll change. I don't know. But I'm big on like financially stabilized and like, you know.
Okay. Okay, so, but the ring, even if it's a $4,000 ring, he still got to get the way you want it.
I mean, it don't have to be an exact way I want it, but I'm pretty sure every female.
Did she just say that?
I'll tell you this right now. Every female chooses a ring before they married. I'm telling y'all this right now. They know what type of diamond cut princess ring they want. And that's every female. They look up rings before y'all even get it. That's why you should always ask a female what type of ring they want. So,
let me ask you a question. So,
they tell you to go switch the ring out because not every female accepts the ring.
Boy, if somebody tell me to switch, no, say if I was giving my mother's ring. Because some people do that too.
That's fine. I mean.
You know, no, see? Some people do the mother ring thing.
Yeah, they do that. They can do that.
And you wouldn't want that?
Yeah, I'm going to accept the mother's ring.
Listen, the safest thing you could do, because this is probably what I'm going to do when I ever have a wife. I'm taking all her best friends out to brunch and her mother or whoever she's close with. We going to go ring shopping together and I'm going to get their opinion. But at the end of the day, I'm picking what I want to pick. Because, I mean, thank y'all for showing me which one that she would like. But I'm picking what I'm picking because it's my money. And hopefully, I'm praying that you will love whatever I pick because you know it came from my heart and not what your best friends or your mother told me to pick.
So, let me ask you a question. Now that we spoke about the wife's ring, what about getting a husband ring? You wouldn't want her choosing the type of ring you want to wear for the rest of your life as a wedding band and stuff?
It's not that simple. I mean, it's not that hard. Now, it's one that I want in particular. But it's so
we
many.
not getting that one. I'm gonna get the one I want, even if it's a
All
little
right.
silver
Okay.
rhinestone thing.
Listen.
Exactly
Okay,
my
cool.
point.
When we first get married, give me the little silver joint. Fine, cool. But when we renew our vows, I want the rose gold. The rose gold with the wooden inside. Like, it's some wooden joint. The joint.
And if you don't get that?
It's like, damn, you had 10 years to
No,
prepare
see,
to give me my ring.
exactly my point.
For 10 years to get you a bigger ring.
Oh,
That's
I
not
don't got
cool.
the pricing for that ring. Sorry, sweetheart. Stay with the little fake rose gold.
All right, so we just gonna have to push back our engagement party or whatever.
Exactly my point.
You don't have to give me that the first time though.
But the second time, that's what you want. And if she don't have it, then but push back the little engagement.
I mean,
no, you won't stop what I give you, sis.
Yeah, you're right.
You taking
You're right.
the string ring.
Forget it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
if whatever you give me, whatever you give me. Honestly, I don't think the whole renewing vows go for the guy though. Like, I don't think you have to give him a ring. You just take his ring off and give it back to him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because the girls always, well nowadays, girls always complain about their ring and they would want something bigger 10, 20 years down the line.
So if your wife or whatever tells you she wants a different ring from the one you gave her, what would you do? Would you take her with you to shop for which ring she wants, or